So we're basically here to do the undoable, to present another alternative that doesn't strike you as another variation on a theme of something you've already known. That is a difficult undertaking because you know everything. You know about everything, you know everything, you've heard of everything, and the words, "This is a new opportunity for you," are difficult to absorb. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. We watched a video a few days ago about some old guy, I don't think he's alive anymore, an Indian guy, who had one of those stories where something like a rock fell on his head and when he was 9 years old, and everything was real to him. You know, he was what you might call enlightened. God realized. So we read about these stories or other stories of this kind. We know no rock fell on our head when we were 9 years old. We wouldn't be sitting here. No rock certainly fell on my head at 9 years old. A few rocks crossed my path. Puerto Ricans were rough in New York. But no enlightenment rocks, none. Not at 9, not at 10, not at 11, nothing like that at all for me. And nothing like that at all for you. So that wish, that's over with. That possibility, that's over with. There's got to be something else for we who are in that situation. And when we read these books and we pursue maybe even getting to know these people or getting to hear their words, we recognize that they don't have a clue how we can get there because they don't really have a clue how they got there. There's no question that they've achieved something. But what do we have to do? Our life situations are different, our circumstances are different, our upbringing is different, our programming is different, our value system is different. It's all different. So we're presented with listening to people of our own culture, which is a monumental challenge. Monumental challenge. I mean, look at me. Right? I look just like you. I talk just like you. I walk just like you. I eat just like you. I dress just like you. Monumental challenge. To accept a possibility. First, for yourself, and second, with the help of me. I appreciate that. I sympathize with the situation. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it, and I'm not going to pretend I'm a Hindu because I don't think that would really turn the trick. So we have a problem. It's your problem. Honestly, it's your problem. I speak every couple of Sundays here. I've done this hundreds of times. I don't even know how many times I've done this. Hundreds of times. I've used stories and analogies and talked about my history and examples in the present and humor and threats and admonishing and cajoling, and I've done all that talking. I've done a lot of talking like that. Sometimes very inspiring to people. But the most essential thing that I presented is I have presented a system. a system of efforts that you can make. Efforts that you can make in a certain way, with a certain attitude, with a certain philosophy. Not my philosophy, but one that you explore and experiment with. And through that system, through the use of that system, through your effort and your struggle, and your determination and your possible realized hope, that something could happen that's never happened before for you. Never happened before for you. So the value of these meetings is definite but limited. Because it's really not for me to create with my words or any projection from me to create a different state of being in you. It's for me to tell you about another possibility from someone who has realized another possibility, and to tell you exactly how I realized that possibility, and can we use some adaptation of that format for you to realize that possibility. Maybe yes, maybe no, but it's an experiment. It's for you to try the next year or two of your life, a year or two that probably will result in a repetition of something in the past, unless something changes in the present, for you to try a new experiment. A new exploration. With a very defined theoretical carrot at the end of this exploration. The carrot of definite inner realized connection, real connection, real to you connection with the supreme power within you, the power that maintains life. Not a theoretical understanding, not a from time to time rush, but a permanent connection, a realization, even deeper than the connection that you have with your heartbeat, even deeper than the connection you have with your breath, both of which you're unaware of, generally, but still deeper than that, some awareness of something deeper than that, which when that connection is made, so many issues of your life are solved. So much restlessness is solved. So much dissatisfaction is solved. So much nervousness is solved. So much jealousy and competition is solved. Because whether you know it or not, that's what you've always been looking for. Something that was at one time lost. Something that you know inside you, whether you ever think about it or not. Something that you've experimented with religion or with some practice or other to reconnect with, but have not succeeded. I know you haven't succeeded.